Let's start. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Adriane, and I'm the host for this immersion today. And before we start, I'd like to quickly introduce Talk and Talk. Talk Talk is an online language conversation platform, and it's a safe and welcome space where everyone can practice the language they're learning, especially their speaking skills. And on this platform, we can practice English, French, Spanish, Italian, and German as well. I'd like to make it clear that I'm not a teacher. I'm a student, just like you, work on improving my fluency, and I'm here to share experience and learn together with you. And so feel free to participate, talk, and have fun while we practice together. Okay. And for started, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Idriane, and uh, I was born in Brazil, in São Paulo, but actually I'm living in Canada as an international student. I'm here for months, and oh, it's difficult to talk about it because it's for me it's a good experience living abroad, but it's difficult sometimes because you can change your culture, meet new people, new culture, and a lot of things in the short time. But I think this experience will be good for me and my daughters, especially because I have two daughters, and there's this opportunity to learn English and French in this province that I'm living. It's called the province. It's called New Brunswick, and the city it's Monto. And this province is officially bilingual in Canada, and I think it will be good for me too because I can practice more my English and my speak more in French too. And I think is it about me. And Giovanni, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yep. My name is Giovanni. I'm 26, and I have two kids also, and a cat as well. Um, I am a software engineer. Today I'm working at a United Kingdom-based company, and yeah, I'm here to improve my English and improve my communication skills. That's it.
Thank you, Giovanni. Samuel, could you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. So my name is Samuel. I'm 37 years old. I have two kids as well. I also work as a software engineer. I have a pig. Actually, it's my son, pet. Um, well, I like to spend my free time playing drone, reading books, ride my bike, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you. Lucas, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, I happy to see you again on the platform, Adriane. Good evening, guys. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Lucas Brizola, but you call me Brizola. I am 29 years old and I'm from Sorocaba, São Paulo, Brazil. I currently live with my mother and my dog Mel. I am single, have two tattoos, and passionate about cooking, especially desserts. In my free time, I enjoy reading, watch movies and the series, and listen to music. Academically, I have a degree in logistics and business administration and a postgraduate degree in logistics and finance. I currently work remotely at a technology company located in Cuiabá, Mato Grosso do Sul, as a tech recruiter. However, I've been working in the field for over 10 years. I started studying English at Talk in February this year, and every day I strive to achieve my goal, become fluent and confident in English. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. And I will continue with you, Brizola. Could you read the first question, please, and answer?
Yeah. What's one small positive daily habit that you are proof of, even if it seems insignificant? In my case, I would say drinking a glass of water right after waking up. It's small action, but it helps hydrate my body after hours of sleep and give me a gentle energy boost before coffee. I've been doing this for over 2 years, and I've not twice it. I start my mornings feeling more alert. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, great. And how about you, Samuel?
I had to say Brizola just copied my answer. I'm kidding, man. But coincidentally, that was my answer. This I don't consider that significant habit, but was a positive one. I remember when I started to do that was very difficult for me because I always felt a little nauseous. When I try to just when I just wake up and try to ingest a bottle of water. But nowadays it's more easy to do that. My I think my wife is proud of me because uh, I used to drink a lot of water, and yeah, it's turned a good habit for me. I can't just skip that part of my day. When I wake up, sometimes I just wash my mouth and go and drink my bottle of water.
Yeah, great. For me, it's the same because when I wake up, the first thing that I do, it's drink water. But for me, it's a good habit because I daily I can do it, and I never forgot. For example, if I need to take medicine, I don't forgot. I because I have this habit in the morning. I when I need to take a pill, and I just in the same time I drink water. For me, it's a good habit, in my opinion. And how about you, Giovanni?
Yeah, I like to taking a moment each morning to play a game. I think it's good for me to wake up and keep focused on the day, and um I think it's a good habit for me now because I um a few years ago I didn't have too many time to take a time for me or for my entertainment or my mental health. And each morning nowadays each morning I uh, take only a, 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 a short time to me, only to me, to take some entertainment. And I think it's good play video games. And yeah, that's a good habit for me.
Yeah, it's important this time for yourself. It's
Yeah.
important. And I will continue with you. Could you read the question in number two and answer, please?
Yeah. What do you think our brains rely so much on creating habits and routines? I think the autopilot in our that have uh how does this autopilot system help us or hurt us in daily life? I think the autopilot, I guess, we have too many autopilots in our life, like brush our teeth and
Mm.
um, wake up as well. Wake up, brush your teeth, take a shower or something, and the uh, all of those habits or autopilot routines it gives us um a place, a free up place in our mind take to keep focus on complex tasks or tricky I forgot the word, like let me see. Uh, Tricky decisions. Because
Yeah,
every day we are working and giving complex tasks in your work or in your life, and needing to take complex decisions, and the routines helps us to give a free place in your mind to uh, take the attention to
yeah,
to those tasks. And I think that's it.
yeah. I agree with you. And how about you, Brizola?
For me, I believe your brains create habits to save mental energy. Once something becomes automatic, like brushing our teeth or locking the door, we can focus our attentions or on other tasks. This help us be efficient, but it can also work against us if we develop bad habits like mindlessly checking our phones can be hard to break because they run all the same autopilot. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's one book that I read, and I don't know the name in English, but in Portuguese is Rápido e Devagar, Duas Formas de Pensar. It's a good book because talk about it. Because when you need to create a new habit, you spend a lot of energy for your brain for creating new habits, and your brain all the time need to I forgot the word, não gastar energia. And it's important is continuing autopilot because you can do a lot of things, and your brain you feel relaxed. But when you need to create a new habit or learn new things, you feeling exhausted all the time. And for example, when I started here at the university, in the first second week, I arrive at home exhausted and all the time with a headache sometimes, and all the time when I arrive home, I need to take a rest for my brain. My brain can relax, feel more uh, free. Or when I started to talk in Portuguese, for example, my brain, I feel like that, my language, wow. And it's important for me, my opinion, based on the scientific studies, because you need to save energy all the time because you spend a lot of energy when you need to, for example, when you is driving, a lot of things you do in autopilot, but you all the time pay attention. If you don't know the for example, it's a new street, it's a new address, and you need to go all the time, you feel tenso, I forgot in English, because it's new for you, but all the things it's driving, it's in autopilot. And I think it's important these habits because can keep your brain relaxed. And how about you, Samuel?
Yeah, I agree with you guys, and I agree more with that save energy that you said. So the good part for me to live in autopilot is that you can save energy, right? You don't need to keep thinking about the things you do in your routine, right? Like the example the other guy did, brush your teeth, or just walking, or talk, at least not in Portuguese, right? If your mother language, you don't have to think much if you understand the subject. Um, so I also believe in the little parts between the parents or hurt us. I was thinking about the comfort zone when I think about this topic. We need to take care about the comfort zone when we are living the autopilot. It's a good thing because habit was made for that, right? We don't need to think about the tomorrow. What I will do tomorrow when I wake up. At least for me, I don't like to do that every day. I like to know that I have to wake up, go take my children to the school. After that, I usually go to the gym. I back home, have a breakfast, then I start working. It's a routine. I don't need to think about it every day. But when the things start to be too much comfortable, I like to put myself in an uncomfortable zone. I am like that. I like to put myself in something. Hey, it's too much comfortable, and so I like to think that uh, at some moments the things will just blow up, and I need to be prepared for that. Without much pressure. I like the routine. I like to have good habits, but I nowadays I have the fear of the comfort zone. Because I think it's a dangerous place to be. You can lose some opportunities if you just stuck in the comfort zone and just accept that everything will just happen. You know, I like to think that sometimes you need to move yourself to make the things happen instead of just waiting for the things to happen for you. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, well, talk about comfort zone. It's important too because, for example, sometimes I know I need to go to university, and I have 2 or 3 ways to go, and sometimes I change because I know there's one way it's more easier, but sometimes I change because it's important to change the routine because all the time you stay in autopilot. I think one part it's important, but the other way, I agree with you. It's important when you change, go out your comfort zone. It's important for new connections in your brain.
So
Yeah,
more just, when I go to the bakery, right, padaria. When I go to
yeah.
the bakery, I have 2, 3 streets to go. So sometimes I go to one place, sometimes I choose another path, and I like to think, hey, if someone is following me,
Yeah.
he may get confused. Where he's going now? Yeah.
No, it's good. Yeah. And I will continue with you, Samuel. Could you read the next question and answer,
All
please?
right. Okay. Sometimes I'm looking to my computer screen because the smartphone is too too small to see the things. Is the question number 3, right?
Yeah, number 3.
All right. So thinking about a time you successfully built a new good habit, what was your strategy to make it stick in the beginning? Well, back in the time, I believe was when I decided to take off the sugar of my coffee. It's something small, but was very difficult for me to do that. And sometimes I just look around if anyone was seeing me and just drop some sugar on my coffee. But I was conscious about what I was doing. And the strategy I used was to reduce the sugar little by little instead of just remove that. Because I was not, my palate was not comfortable with the taste of the coffee, the pure coffee. So I decided to reduce the sugar, and after a while, I decided to mix milk with the coffee. And for me, that was the key of my success. This way, I could achieve. After I spent 45 days. I remember that 45 days to move from coffee with sugar to a coffee without sugar. And nowadays, don't offer me a coffee with sugar. I will just refuse that. I don't like it anymore. And yeah, it was a very good habit. I start to learn how to appreciate the taste of the coffee, the taste of the avocado, for example. I don't eat more avocado with sugar. My wife is still doing that, but yeah, was very hard. Was very hard, but I don't. I don't. How do I say this word? I don't arrependo. Como me arrependo disso? Yeah, I don't repent from this habit. It's very good. Now I could discover the taste of the coffee, you know, because the sugar just kill that. The sugar just kill the taste of everything. You only know the taste of the sugar when you mix that. Yeah, that was my experience.
Wow, good. I have the same experience when I decided to take off the sugar in my coffee. And for me, it's not about just about the taste. It's about when I decide one thing and I continue doing it. Because when you decide to change, when whatever, yeah, all the things in your life, I think they oh my gosh, cons I forgot consistency. I forgot the word in English. It's important, and when I take off the sugar, and I drink all day, all single day without sugar, and now for me it's okay. But when I in the beginning, all the time it's autopilot. I take the sugar. Oh no, without sugar, take off sugar. But automatically I put the sugar, no sugar. And after that, you create this habit. It's okay. But I always do it in my life. I started new things for show me that I can do it. I can decide one thing for my life, one goal, and I can do it. For me, it's important because I'm here today in Canada because for long I start to learn English, and during the pandemic, for this reason, I I go to Canada, and I stay for 4 years, all single day study. Isn't easy, but if I can take out the sugar, my coffee, I can do all the things, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah. I think the small thing, it's important for you to uh, big things in your life. And how about you, Lucas?
For me, in my case, I wanted to read books in English more, so I committed to just 10 minutes before bed. I placed my book on my nightstand, so it was always visible. Over time, 10 minutes turned into uh, 13 to 13 without even playing it, and now I've finished several books. I want to have you read other otherwise. Yeah.
Good, good. I need to back to read books because nowadays I just read specifically articles. Oh gosh, it's boring, but it's necessary. But when I arrive here, I read one book. I love the book Pride and Prejudice. I don't know how many times I read this book, but it's important for me because I can keep focus when my mind is there are a lot of things. I need to read a book, but I stop it. I just read in April and no more. Oh gosh. And how about you, Giovanni?
Yeah, I was remembering when I started to practice jiu-jitsu because I really didn't like to do any any uh fight I don't know fight sport or something. And I saw that um the jiu-jitsu could help me to keep my mind free and relaxed as you mentioned, Adrienne, because I was uh fighting against myself and trying to ah I thought every day, oh my gosh, I need to go to the jiu-jitsu and I don't want to. But I I fought against myself during 5 months to to was able to do it as a habit. And now, after one and a half year, I I have a habit to to practice um any kind of sports. And yeah, that's it.
Wow, I'm opposed of you. I love martial arts. I practice in the past kung fu, boxing, and jiu-jitsu. And I hate gym. Go to the gym. Oh gosh, I hate this place. And
Yes, I
here,
also hate.
oh, for me, I hate just see people in this place of oh my gosh. But okay, I know I need to exercise my body because all the time it's just my brain exercising. But now I have the opportunity to ride a bike because the city there is a lot of streets when you can ride the bike, and all the time and I think about I need to go to the gym because it's free for me. There is one in my build. No, I will ride my bicycle on the street. I don't know why. Is I don't know. I saw this place, the gym. Oh my gosh! For me, I feel like I'm I I how can I say that? Tô perdendo tempo. It's my feeling when I saw the gym. When I need to go to the gym, oh my gosh! Ah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I have the same feeling. Yes.
Oh,
I
but
really hate the gym
no,
and yeah.
yeah. In martial arts, for example, it's for me it's opposed because you exercise your body, but all the time it's learning new things. And for me, I'm my timing it's good here because I'm learning new things, but at the gym, no, that's okay.
And now I am enjoying the sport, the martial art. And yeah, today I'm feel more comfortable to to practice something. But oh a few years ago I really hate to do some to do anything.
Yeah, yeah. And how about you, Brizola? Did you answer
Wait.
this question? No, no.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
I'm lost. You too, Samuel.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
when when I start to talk. Hi, sorry, guys. And Lucas, could you read the next question, please?
Yeah, your opinion, what is generally more difficult, starting a good habit or breaking a bad one? Why? Uh, for me, breaking a bad habit is harder because habits often provide instant gratification. For example, eating junky food give you quick pleasure, but the benefits of avoiding it, like feeling healthier, are delayed. It's easier to keep repeating than on healthier choice. Yeah, that's it.
I totally agree with you. For me, it's the same. Oh gosh, for example, here, my cell phone, it's in my side. I need to put out, but it's difficult. All the time I'm looking because my feeling it's like I'm lost in one thing all the time. And it's terrible because when you saw, wow, you spend a long time just scroll your screen. Ah, it's difficult. And how about you, Samuel?
Yeah, yeah. This is a very bad habit. Keeping scrolling till you hit the hell. You see something very bad, and you decide, hey, I need to drop this phone. But yeah, I agree. I agree. Letting go of bad habits, it's more difficult. I remember when I was a teenager and started to play drum. I have a teacher, and he said that to me. It's more difficult to teach you something if you already know and have how can I say uh, this a chick. You know, when you have a chick with something, it's more difficult to avoid that because you made this thing automatically without thinking about that, and it's come back to the habit. You know, you have this bad habit, so it will happen without you thinking about it. So it's totally for me, it's totally more difficult than start a new one. At least for me. Nowadays, when I was talking with Giovanni, I'm trying to learn a new song about. I don't know if you guys know the Oficina G3, the Brazilian band, gospel Brazilian band. They play rock, gospel rock, and the instrumental for this band is very difficult to learn. You know, mainly the drum, and you need to let it go. A lot of things, you know, to learn on the techniques, the new techniques that the drum is applying. So yeah, sometimes I wish I could not know something, you know, just start from scratch. For me, will be much more easy to learn instead of that because I think my brain just split into two parts. One is trying to learn, and another is trying to avoid to repeat the wrong habits. You know, yeah, that's it.
I agree. And how about you, Giovanni?
I think I think it's harder to break a bad habit because you generally in my case I use it to like what Brizala said. I use it to go to the Burger King or McDonald's and eat a lot of drinking food, and it's it's really good. And I really like to go to the McDonald's, and um it's harder to me to break this bad habit because as Brazil said, you can get a quick pleasure, and it's a lot a bunch amount of pleasure, and uh, yeah, it's it's really good to feel, and I think it's harder to break this bad habit instead of create a new good one. And yeah, that's it.
It's more easier to call one junk food that you make your self a healthy food. I know you spend a long time. It's complicated. And you're in, for example, in my daily routine, I cook. I cook, no, my husband cook every night. But you spend a long time, and sometimes I feel, oh gosh, if I call, it's so easy, so delicious. But yeah. Let's continue. Samuel, could you read or choose other question?
Okay, let's choose one. We start on the floor. I will skip the 5 because it was hard for me to understand the question. So I'll choose another. The 6 is good. To change a habit, what do you think is more powerful? Rely on the willpower and self-discipline, or change your environment to make the good choice easier? And yeah, I was I was thinking about that, and for me is to I think change the environment is not will not be available all the time, right? You can't change the how the other things acting or just move the things around you to accomplish what you want. You know? So, and I know have willpower and self-discipline is something that is hard as well. But if you can build something like that, self-confidence, some discipline, good habits, um, for me is more easier to trust in yourself, than put your trust in others. No, at least it was I understand from this question because I don't know. Sometimes you can change the environment. Right? You need to. In the past, me and Giovanni, we work in a company when we sometimes we are always being moving from a project to another, and sometimes we have to work with someone that you don't like. And it's not like a personal kind of, thing. It's just that person is not something good you know, to have around you. But thinking about that, it's better to improve yourself. You know, learn how I will handle with this kind of person. You know, at least for me, I have to learn how to handle with bad person that, for example, take a PR review to the heart, thinking that I was judging the person, not the coding. I was just doing my job. I should review the PR and put my technical, view about that code. But this person choose to take this to the heart and take it personally. So with that, I just learn. Sometimes I will need to handle with kind of behavior at work, at the gym as well, with my neighbors, you know. So yeah, for me, it's more easy to rely in yourself, your self confidence. Willpower is something difficult to build, But once you build that, you turn yourself a better person, a more strong person, and like what we are doing right now, right? We are here. It's almost 11 p.m. It's hard to be here. I'm tired. I work the entire day. I prefer to be at my home, just resting or talking and playing around with my kids. But I'm here because I need this. With my, I need to improve myself. I need to improve my English because I want to work abroad and receive dollars. I need more money. So Giovanni knows what I talk about. So yeah, basically that's what I think.
Yeah, thank you, Samuel. And how about you, Brizola?
Sorry, question number 5, you right?
Number 6.
Number 6.
Oh, yeah.
We jumped to number 5. It's hard.
Uh, yeah. Uh, For me, I think it change your environment is more powerful. For example, if I wanted to eat healthier, I avoid buying sugary snack in the first place. That way I remove temptation. I don't know if it's correctly pronunciation. Instead of constantly fighting against it with willpower. Guys, I don't know. It makes sense to answer.
Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
Achei que tinha dado uma brisada um pouco na resposta.
No, no, it's correct.
I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
Yeah, me too. And how about you, Giovanni?
In my point of view, I I believe if you can change the environment, do it because it's easier to get a new how can I say like a position or um you if you change the environment, you can change something else easier. And but sometimes we couldn't do it, as Samuel mentioned. Sometimes we need to change our team or moving to another house or something, um, and maybe in some environments you cannot feel comfortable and it's a little bit tricky um to do something how can I say something hard or uh create a new habit that you have never have yet and and in that way, I think you need to have self-discipline and um, it will be the strong tool that you will have. And yeah, I think we have the both scenarios in our life. If, as I said, if you can change your environment, if the environment made you or makes you, I don't know, busy or something like that, change it and do good habits and try to do something different. And if you can do it, um, get your willpower and take yourself discipline to make good habits. And I think that's it.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Sorry, but unfortunately, we don't have more time. But I'd like to quickly, Samuel, I will ask you, what do you think about this immersion today, about this?
Well, it was a very great conversation. Was we finally could be at the same room, me and Giovanni. As he said, yeah, yay, like the native said, yeah, we could learn a lot. I believe I participate in another immersion with Rizola before, and kudos for you, man. You improve a lot your English.
Thank you.
I wish I can do that. I will try to. I try to be more participating here in the immersion. And yeah, that's it. I love this immersion. It was very great.
Yeah.
You is a very kind person, Isiane.
Oh,
I
thank
really enjoyed
you.
it. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much, guys. The time is over, but I hope to see you in the next week in the same time. Okay? Thank you so much and good night.
Bye
Bye.
bye.